Bongingon. Wow, what a track. Pure acoustic flavor. Two pillars, guitars, Mr. Susmit Sen, accordion, Mr. Zoltan Ores, taking you for a Spanish ride all the way. Believe me, at times producing a plucked track is much easier than recording an acoustics track, especially when you want to show the space between your mix and your instrument, and that's the time when the responsibility of your entire crew increases while recording, capturing and mixing the track. So, all you out there who love acoustic work, Bongingon is a track for you. Don't miss it. This is Shitalchandr, working in the field of music in various compartments like composition, production, and instrumentation, of course. And today we'll be talking about an upcoming release, a track called Bongingon by Susmit Sen Chronicles from his upcoming album called Ocean to Ocean. Bongingon is basically a guitar instrumental track which focuses a lot on the acoustic side of music. The reason why I'm saying acoustic because it has a lot of use of acoustic instruments like a semi-acoustic guitar, the bass also which sounds very acoustic and warm, not your regular synthetic kind of a bass. The rhythm is also thought from an acoustic point of view. A lot of interesting tools used like the kanjira and the gungru. And the most important collaboration is with an instrument called accordion, which is not that widely used today. On one side, we have a striking guitar, which is sounding very edgy. I'm sure Mr. Sen must have used a Fishman kind of a pickup, which allows to showcase your right-hand side very clearly, whether it's a lead or the chord segment. And on the other side, we have the softer touch of the accordion. In fact, this instrument also sounds very close to an instrument called melodica, which will be played with the fingers and with the mouthpiece. Bongingon is a piece of composition which shows a beautiful chemistry between the guitar and the accordion. It's been harmonized well, it's been layered well, it's like they're having a conversation, it's like they're having a dialogue. There's a very good interaction between both the instruments. They're being supportive, at the same time they're being a little adamant, especially when the accordion is doing obligatos and guitars is doing a fill-up. But on the whole, they just complement the melody all the way. The track progresses towards the diminishing style arpeggios being played on the guitar, and that gives you a mystery feel. It keeps you thinking that what you're going to be hearing next. But the time when the rhythm sets in, it changes the feel. It sets in a very subtle way, a very suggestive way, not that hard-hitting kind of a way. But after it sets in, the track starts bouncing, gets you towards the salsa or the Spanish feel. You can look at a composition in two ways. You can either jerk it or you can take the audience by trance. As the song was settling, there's a very subtle bridge coming in from the gungru and an accordion, and it gives you a jerk. Or should I say it gives you a surprise. It gives you vocals. It takes you to a vocal track, a well choreographed chorus, well harmonized, very well produced, and definitely giving you a certain kind of a philosophy saying, Mati ki bhasha, mati hi jane. I must say it's a beautiful surprise. In a vocal track, you always have the bridges and you have the support system of the musical instruments being played on a solo. But what do you do when it is a musical track, when it's an instrumental track? Mr. Sen has already introduced vocals in a well-crafted way. Adding to that, they have added one more element, which is the jugalbandi. The jugalbandi between the guitar and the bass, the guitar and the accordion, and I must say, it's a brilliant way of putting the things together. Improvisation is a very integral part as far as the instrumental track is concerned. It showcases the caliber, talent, musical study, and that's exactly what these two brilliant musicians have shown in a descending progression, Mr. Susmit Sen on the guitar and Mr. Zoltan Ores on the accordion. What I mean by descending is now, I feel that descending progression is one of the most clean methods to conclude your composition without disturbing the melody. So all you out there who love acoustic work, Bongingon is a track for you. Don't miss it. So what are you waiting for? Just grab it.